Good morning, guys. Just hold on a sec. We're going to start very soon. Yeah. So, good morning, guys. This is a new week. We're gonna be looking at about we're looking at to trade four events this week. So, as you guys can see, this was the gap. This was the gap that opened between last night, starting the open of the market. Which, if you guys can understand, and we it is and our previous analysis that we did, and I talked about gap. I talked about how whenever the market open gap, the things that we should be expect, obviously, to see point we are still looking at to see a very good a very good move to this top here already, but you can see the gap actually happened from here, from this side here. So what we should be looking at the market right now, we should be looking at a very strong momentum for dollar. And also last week we had a very positive outcome in terms of the US dollar and what has been happening. So far, this is what we are looking at. This week is just a free preview for the people, which I want you guys to be expecting, like things you should be expecting this week regarding the market. So let's see the major news we should be looking at to see, because even today we talked even today we saw I think there is an article that came out under the NFP, which is regarding the news and things that we should be expecting as well. And you can see, and as you can see right now, we had a very good. The I think this data came out last night, but now one thing you guys need to understand is that how can you guys turn this data to be a good information? Read news, to read, and sometimes to even interpret it. So now let me interpret this for you, and let me tell you what we should be expecting. A lot of people find it very difficult to get this, to even understand this. So I did a liberty, I opened it, and also I did some analysis on it. I think, where is it? So yeah, so this is the analysis on it. So number one, we are talking about the labor market. The labor market, they say that economists are projecting again again around 125,000 jobs, based largely on recent data that saw job creation in March and April. You understand? And outpacing earlier estimates. the projection uses the medium to respond to from Bloomberg survey, which is this forecast that came out, that was being dropped, was from Bloomberg. And Bloomberg, it means that it means that there was a potential it means that there was a potential growth into the jobs creation for this week. They are actually I'm going to be interpreting everything in our class for those of the people that are actually funded with our broker. So I'm going to be having a class by 3 p.m. By 3 p.m. I'm going to be having a class by 3 p.m. So if you are not here, try as much as possible to be part of the class by 3. So what live trading for the live section is, I want us to. So guys, I'm back. So what we should be looking at what we should be looking at this zone here. So what we should be looking at this zone and the market itself. I want you guys to see, we should be looking at more data and actually more things to try and understand. See, from here we can see how gold was buying this morning. So this buy momentum now, for me, I should be looking at to see that, okay, if if this table, if price should break this zone, we might be expecting a massive push up, right? Now, also we should be looking at to see, okay, where are we going to be? Where and where are we going to be um, looking at, and where and are we going to enter? So this is just you can see that price actually came back to meet this previous gap for last week. You can see that you can see one here. You can see one, two, and three. Let me mark out the gap so that you guys can see. You can see that there are so many gaps that happened within probably the open of the market. You can see one. Let's clear this one for yesterday. That was for our trade for last week. So let's clear everything out. Let's start afresh. All right. Let's clear everything out. Okay. So I'm going to be circling the gap. Let's see. Let's see what price did within those range. So this is the 45 minute time frame. I know most of you guys don't usually use 45 minutes. Most of you guys actually are from 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour. You understand? So most of you guys are actually uh are based on that. This is a gap, a gap, a gap, and also this is also a gap too as well. You can see you can if you can quite if you can kind of understand, like usually. And now let's mark out the what the let's mark out the zone what we might be expecting if price should come back to this level, we might buy. All right. So already I like I told you guys like I told you guys that when this was where this was this zone, it was this zone we're supposed to buy from last week. You can see how price has been going back up. I've been going back up front and up front. You can see how price went back up and then it still came back to this zone, but did not touch this zone. But actually, it showed us now what it did. I was expecting it to come to this place because there was an order block at this zone. I was expecting it to come here. You can see how price went back, and now it's still going back. And then we'll see expect price to still come back to this zone. So if price should come back to this zone here, if price should come back to this zone here, we might be buying. So I want you guys to pay attention to this our Monday trade. You can see price that we can see already the market itself is actually on a buy trend as it is right now. We might expect price to still we might expect price to still come back. You can all throughout the money, which is this is the London section rather. It's buying. So we expect price to still come back here. When price should come back to this zone here, and then boom. So if you guys have any question, you can just leave a message. You can leave a message within the comment section, and also we can go through it. So I want you guys. So I am going to also post it. I'm also going to post it on the channel for you guys to see. Okay. If you're actually on the channel, you should. I'm going to post it right now. This is my own analysis. If price should come back to that zone, if price should come back to that zone, we are good to go. All right. If so, guys, let's get ready. Let's get ready. We should be looking at the trade. We should be patient enough to wait for the trade to come there. So once the price comes back to that place, we are actually going to take the trade. So if you have not found your account, go and fund your account now. Don't miss this trade. The trade is going to be called on the VIP group, and this is just a general class, a general live section for you guys to see what we should be looking at. And what I know most of you guys here, all you just want to hear, let's make money. So this is what we should be looking at. Expect price to come back to this level from here, and then we go. Oh, if what comes to us, if what comes to us, if it breaks, we can still enter at this. We can still enter at this one, but this will be our entry point, so that we should not make that mistake that we did here, like we did at this zone here. We should not make that mistake, because this was the place we make the mistake. So obviously, we expect price to still go back up here. All right. If you have not So this is just a quick life. And also, I don't want us to stay long. I don't want us to stay long here. I just want us to just do a very quick brief. The signal, I'm going to be dropping out the signal once the price gets to this level here. I hope you guys, curious. So once you guys actually fund your account, you can be added to the group, and then we're going to take this trade live together. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there waiting for you guys. I'm going to be there waiting for you guys. And also, if you're there with me, let's go. So guys, I want to say enjoy you. I just want to say enjoy the rest of your day, and then are going to be still having the live section again. We are going to be, yes, if you guys are asking question, yes, it has to be on the VIP group, because uh most of you the reason why I say like that is that most of you don't really show appreciation whenever trade from people, you understand. So you're not paying for my trade. You're not actually this is an opportunity. I'm not taking any money for taking any money from you guys. All you just got to do, fund your account with us. You take my signal. That's just simple. You understand? It's not really a it's not really a actually a difficult thing for you guys to do. So if you want to be part of the if you want to be part of the channel, if you want to be part of the channel, let's go. So guys, I am from tomorrow. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. So, and also don't forget, we are going to be trading NFP live as well. We are trading NFP live. So I want you guys to take this opportunity and do have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.